Market-creating service innovation is defined as an idea for a performance enhancement that customers perceived as offering a new benefit of sufficient appeal that it dramatically influences their behavior as well as the behavior of competing companies. There are two dimensions of service innovation. The first is the type of benefit offered, and the second is the degree of service. A prime example of the first dimension, the type of benefit offered, is Cirque du Soleil. A new market was created for viewing live entertainment that is a hybrid between a dance show and the circus. However, the delivery of the service remains unchanged. A customer purchases tickets for an assigned seat in which the show is viewed while in attendance. The second dimension includes whether the service must be produced and consumed simultaneously. Healthcare is utilizing service innovation by finding ways for patients to get medical advice without actually visiting a physician's office. These methods include privacy-protected emails and monitoring through telemedicine. We can take both the dimensions of separability and type of benefit to create a 2x2 matrix. Each cell creates a way to approach service innovation, and a manager should decide which cell they are targeting for innovation as well as the accompanying characteristics for each cell. Failing to understand these characteristics can result in a lost opportunity for growth. The first cell is flexible solutions, which includes innovations that offer both a new core benefit and can be consumed apart from where and when it was produced. CNN is a perfect example of this. By creating a 24-hour news network, people no longer had to be available at 6 or 11 for the news. People can view the news at any time that is convenient for them. The second cell is controllable convenience, which creates markets on the basis of new delivery benefits and convenience. Netflix is an example of this by creating movie delivery through the internet and having it accessible to the customer instead of having to take a trip to a physical store like Blockbuster, where there's the possibility of movies already being checked out. The third cell is comfortable gains, where service innovations offer a new benefit at the time and place of production. Barnes & Noble created a new nationwide market based on the principle that customers would respond positively for a radically changed core benefit. They created superstores with comfy chairs, huge selections of books, and even Starbucks cafes. The last cell is respectful access, in which the service demonstrates respect for the customer's time and physical location. Walgreens is an example of this, as they make stores easy to get to by having many locations, some accessible 24 hours of the day, and the added convenience of many different products. The MIT Sloan Management Review identified 9 drivers of market-creating service innovation. Their research found that the cases studied featured all of the 9 drivers with slight variations based on the individual business's needs. The best innovators take a holistic approach to becoming a service market leader. The first driver is scalability, which can be accomplished in the service industry by encouraging customers to perform more of the service. Think of a self-checkout line at the grocery store. The second driver is comprehensive customer experience management. Customers are typically where the services are performed, and Starbucks has excellent product, pleasing environment, and friendly service. The third driver is investing in employee performance. Think of times when you've had an amazing waiter at a restaurant and how that impacted your perception of the restaurant. The fourth is continuous operational innovation. Consider FedEx creating drop boxes in the 70s. This created the need for them to create a package tracking system, which was a monumental innovation at the time. The fifth driver is brand differentiation. Service can be performed only a finite number of ways. Think of Sport Clips creating an atmosphere where someone can get a haircut while watching sports. The fifth driver is having an innovation champion. The most successful innovations began with someone coming up with an idea, and a prime example of this is Steve Jobs' vision of Apple and its products. The seventh driver is creating a superior customer benefit, which typically save time and effort. Prime examples include ATMs, online banking, and e-books. The next driver is affordability. Changing a service will only be effective if the changes result in cost reductions. Southwest Airlines was launched on the principle of having a single type of airline to reduce training, fast airport turnarounds, and no seat assignments. The ninth and final driver is continuous strategic innovation. It is important that a company not become complacent or someone will pass them by. Amazon launched as a marketplace, but through continuous strategic innovation soon became a retailer on its own, then offered Amazon Prime for shipping, which also soon included online movies, TV, and music. Each of these drivers must begin with the company culture. It is easy to imitate a service, but it is an entirely different task to imitate a culture. Leaders look for the next great idea. Great leaders implement each of the 9 drivers of success to create a truly innovative service that will stand the test of time. Thinking of benefits and separating its use from production is the pathway to out-innovating competitors.